So I remembered what I wanted to tell you. I was going to tell you a bit about myself, but I'll keep it short. I'm Cam and I'm a regular someone. The rest will come at another time. Hello, it's Cam. Thought I'd go for a walk and have a talk. Hopefully it's not too noisy here with all the birds in the background. It's that time of day. Yeah, wanted to have a walk and a talk. I got this camera brand new, first time using it. I'm heading off on holiday soon and thought maybe I'll try and capture some of the sights and what we get up to. But it's a bit more than that. I also wanted to get better at speaking, better at talking, more confident, to be on the spot and sharing. You know, coming up with the words isn't always easy. You always think back and you look back and you can have the perfect speech crafted and if you write it down, but in the moment it's hard. But I've been reading up and it's a bit of a learned skill just like everything else, so thought what better way to start than just to do it. So here I am. I'm going to walk through the neighbourhood. It's a quiet little spot tucked away next to the river. Those birds will chirp back up in a minute, but yeah, wanted to just, have a chat. And where will this help me and why? Why am I worried about that? It's good for the career, good for the progression, the path. You know, a lot of what I need to do on a day-to-day comes down to leading and inspiring and advocating. And a lot of that comes down to communication. Just having the confidence to go into a conversation, go into a new challenge, new environment, and be able to on the spot. You know, it's a bit like impromptu. I've been looking at the impromptu training, or the impromptu courses and some of the games behind it where you get the brain to think a bit faster and pull up with the words and maintain eye contact and the rest of the body language while also naturally, speaking, coming up with the words. Maybe I'm doing okay, maybe not, but maybe it's a confidence thing. So I think this will definitely help. So yeah, I want to just get out here, have a chat, say that, and maybe see you again soon. So yeah, still out here, still walking around, just thinking more about what I might do now that I have this camera. Some of the things that I could capture it might inspire me to get outdoors a bit more. Like, have a look here. See if we flip this around. There we go. Learning how to use it. Just have a look. Nice quiet spot. Down there's the water. Normally I just walk along the path down there, but decided to pop up here, take the high ground. That's actually quite nice. Very peaceful. Must say, beautiful day. Sunny but cool in the shade. It was cold this morning. You feel the weather changing, but interestingly, so where I mentioned I'm heading off on holiday, and that is heading over to Nepal. And going at the time of year where it's not quite considered hot, not considered cold, but it will be hot. Especially when we get down to chit, down to the national park area down there, down in the plains. Hot, humid, heavy. So I've heard. Never been, but very excited. Looking forward to it. 2 weeks to go, and we'll be off there for 4 to 5 weeks. So that'll be really exciting. That'll be good. And yeah, you should be able to see some of the adventures. Should be able to see a lot of the sights, and especially a lot of the food. Definitely looking forward to that part. You will see a lot of momo. A lot of momo. Just don't call them momos. It's always I know it's momo, but what's confusing here in Australia is a lot of the restaurants, a lot of the menus, they will actually say momos with the S on the end. And I've come to learn that is not the right way to say it. It is momo, no S. If you're having one momo, two momo, 10 momo, 2 serves of momo, Doesn't matter, it's momo. Plural does not come into it. But the message I'm trying to say here is there will be a lot of momo, but not just momo. So lots of good food. Been eating a lot of it recently. Just little places around here in Sydney, but it doesn't compare. Hopefully. We'll find out. What another cool thing I could maybe share today is some of the things I've learned. This is the first time I've ever kind of done something like this. Just walk, talk, film myself. The first thing I learned was very quickly was at this time of day when the sun is low, don't forget the sunnies. There's no chance I could do anything while walking with the sun shining in my eyes from straight ahead. So that was one thing. Always come prepared. I guess I'll find out later how the audio goes, whether I actually needed to bring the mic along. We'll find that out soon. The other one is, like, it's very, very busy. Kind of brought the camera out of the quiet spots, but in between all of that, there's been a lot of people, and not quite sure I'm at that point where I'm happy to walk and, you know, give the attention and not, you know, be distracted by surroundings and, well, self-conscious, self-aware. All of that is, you know, people are walking past, maybe listening to you, wondering why you've got the camera out, because it's not often. It's not often you actually see someone doing that. I certainly haven't seen anyone so far today, other than myself, kind of walking around doing this vlog, recording thing. So there is that. Oh yeah, so mention the audio. Well, I didn't bring the mic, so we'll find out how it goes without that later. There's been the birds chirping, I've got cars going past here, there's traffic in the distance. Should be creating a bit of a hum. I'll just show you where I found myself now. Good practice for the camera. It's this nice little lookout here. Got some nice dual benches either side. Very cool. Might just sit down for a minute. What other learnings? Kind of, I'm anticipating ahead some of the learnings. Editing will be time consuming. I started playing around with some of the software. Used it a bit in the past, but probably not in the detail that I'll need to if I want to stitch it together. Will I want any transitions? I think we'll start simple, but yeah, all of that stuff. I don't mind learning new skills. I tend to get bored quickly, so having a challenge is a good thing that I can certainly look forward to. Just coming up with things to say. I think that's the learning. Like, I had a few things, like in a couple of bullet points, let's call them, that I was like, here's what I might do the first time I go out and do this. The walk and talk, that was on there. Got the camera, why I got the camera. Wanting to talk more, put myself out there, have it become more natural. But the rest of it was it's hard. It's hard. So I'll keep in mind the prep work, some bit of preparation, have things to say. But, at the same time, there's maybe a nice part to it, having it natural, have it be in the moment, just whatever comes to mind. Maybe be inspired by the surroundings. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna enjoy a few restful moments here. Sounds of nature mixed in with the sounds of the city. Just as I head back, and here's another first, going down a flight of stairs while carrying this thing. I'll say the technology is super cool, that the camera just follows you. Super cool. Fascinating actually how it works, and I can, it'll chase me back this way, chase me back that way. You kind of got to work hard to, escape it, which is cool. Forgot what I was going to say. that'll have to do till I remember. Yes, remember I was mentioning about forgetting to wear the sunnies? This is exactly one of those spots where really could have come in handy. Bit of shade of the tree will save me for a moment. Then we'll be straight back into it. Alright, I think I remembered what I want to say, but I'll save it until we're out of this sunny patch. So I remembered the other thing I wanted to tell you. That was just a bit about me. I'll keep it short. I'm Cam. I'm a regular someone. I have hobbies, I have things I like to do, but maybe I'll save all that for another time. Learn it over time. Introduce you to my life of Cam. I haven't decided what I'll call the channel. Maybe Life of Cam. See if it's taken, see if it's available. And final thoughts. I think I like this walk and talk format. Maybe let me know. Let me know. And I get my steps up, I get outdoors. It's been nice. It's been nice. I think I'll do more.